Hi everyone, welcome to my garden. Now, let me show you what we've got going on. First of all, we've got the onions. They're going a bit slow this year. These are the overwintering onions. These are the white. These are the red. See, the red aren't fattening up at all at the moment, and the whites have just started to put on some weight. There's the garlic. It's dusk, so I apologise that the picture quality might not be so good. I've got our potatoes, the Maris Pipers, and then just to move you around slowly, over there on top of the bunny hutch are the Charlotte potatoes. And I'll show you. These are the peas. Can't remember what the peas were. They are, where are we? Clevelandon or Clevelandon, or however that is pronounced. Let's pop them back in there. So I've got all the peas set up in the living fence, so they're starting to climb up on the fence here, but they're starting to grip and take hold. So hopefully we'll get a few nice peas. I've got some little herbs in the other ones. The goji is starting to fatten up quite a bit. Oh look, quick, there's the chooks before they go to bed. Got some naughty ones you could probably just make out there hiding on top of the coop. They don't want to go in. They prefer to sleep under the stars, but I'll shove them in a minute. Okay, so here we go. I've got some aubergines, and there are the runner beans. I've got runner beans that are on the other side there with a marrow. And then I've got some courgettes, 2 courgette plants there, 2 moneymaker tomato plants, and some dwarf green beans. These beans will grow up and over the arches. I don't know if I'm a bit too close, but there I've got arches and I've planted beans either side, so they'll grow up and over. Here we've got everything, the seedlings, the direct sowings. Hard to see through the mesh. Come down here. There we go. So the first couple of rows are Charlotte carrots. I don't know if you can just make out the leeks in the next row here. They are Musselburgh. And then the same again for the next 2 rows. Then I've got spinach. And then some autumn king carrots coming up. And then I've planted some parsnips, but they're a no-show. I'm going to give them another week or so to see if they germinate, but they were older seeds, so I've bought some more just to do some re-sowing if needed, to do a second sowing. At the end here, I've got broad beans. Okay, going out of focus again because there's a netting. There we go, and lovely flower there. First time I've grown broad beans, they're looking a little yellow. They could probably do with some plant food. Right, and then the last bed that I've got items in at the moment are, got my radishes, and these ones, they're only just starting to pop up, so you're probably not going to be able to see them, especially in this light. I've got spring onions, and then can we see there? Not really. Well, I've got beetroot and I've got Swiss chard, and they're coming up. And then at the very end, I've got my chickpeas. Let's get them into focus. They're not focusing very well. There we go. There's some young plants there, just gone in. I'm going to do a couple more direct sowing and see how they go. They're nice chickpeas, good for making hummus. So I can't wait for that. And then we'll just check in the greenhouse. Here we go. I've got peppers. So I've got orange peppers, orange bell peppers and red bell peppers, and 1 lowly cucumber at the end there. I had to do a second sowing of the Telegraph cucumbers because only 1 came up, and that one's just started poking over the pot indoors, so give it a few more days and then I can put it out in the greenhouse again. You notice that there is a gap here. Well, I had one chilli plant germinate, I put it in, something's had it, so looks like I'll have to re-sow those, and fingers crossed it has enough time to catch up. And then here's the travesty. My brassicas, they all need potting on, but I've been working so hard. I work, well, I've gone down to part-time hours, but it still feels like I'm working full-time because my phone goes non-stop. But I haven't had a chance to pot these on. I cheated with my cauliflower, bought those from B&Q, because as you can see in my seed tray, I nicked the tag because obviously I won't pull a lettuce out. But on my cauliflowers, nothing came up. Nothing came up. Same with the lettuce. I had one Lola Rosso lettuce and 2 small ones have come up. But I sowed this whole tray with lettuce and it's just seems to grow more moss than lettuce. So I might have to move that into a different area. Got some chive plants because I like to give the chickens some chives. They're good for calcium. And there's a little lime I bought. And if you can see, I don't know whether it's going to focus or not. I got a little lime growing. I think there's another one hiding somewhere. Where is he? Was that one? No. Oh, where's he gone? He's hiding. Never mind, I can't see him. But I've got another flower there. So we're lime-tastic at the moment. I've got my fig. These are all young plants that came as sort of small cuttings. The lemon's not doing very well at all. Sorry about the light, it's not very good. Should really do this during the day, but I'm at work, so we'll do this now. And this is my orange. It's growing off and to the right for some reason. Maybe it likes it over there. Who knows? But I'll wait for them to get a little bit bigger and I'll pot those on. They might have to live indoors. I don't think they'll fare too well out here. Here's my little pond. There's got minnows and sticklebacks in there that I got from the shop in a local shop in Christchurch. It's nice. I like it because you can get native fish rather than just you know, funny old fish. This is our pear tree. The pears are starting to come along. I was quite worried that the pears weren't going to do anything because it started flowering and then we had such a hard frost. But there we go. So we're littered in pears. I can hear a maybug somewhere. They get caught in the meshing. This is our mulberry tree. Just put that into the ground. It's been in a pot for many years. This is our fig tree. Hey, look, there's the maybug. Let's see if we can catch him. Let's see. Where is he? Oh, there he goes. Loads of them. You see him on there? Yeah, I got this compost from a company that was online promising the best organic compost, as fresh and as pure as a farmer's ploughed soil. And to be quite honest, it's a big pile of cack. If you look, it's all twiggy. I'll get my focus back. Can't get my focus on. Here we go. It's all twiggy and horrible, and all the plants are suffering. I have to use I don't usually have to use fertilizers, but this year everything's gone yellow. It just can't cope, so the soil is completely nutrient defunct. It's just rubbish. Very disappointed because I built these grow beds last October, and so far it's taken 6,000 litres of compost and soil to fill them up, and as you can see they're still only halfway. But you know, at some point I just wipe the screen, clear that up. At some point I had to draw the line, really. Apples aren't doing too well. We've got aphid attack going on there. But figs are looking good. Okay, anyway, I'm going to sign off for now because it's getting dark.